Okay. So just start tapping. And what's the issue that you want to work on?
Okay, next weekend we have a big family event, and my cousin and her husband will be there, and it will be the first social event that we will be at together, and we don't speak.
We don't speak?
We don't speak.
So just thinking about that next weekend with your cousin and her husband. What's the feeling in your body when you don't speak and they're going to be there?
It's not the fact that we don't speak that's the concern, it's I feel, I get this sort of nervousness, this like an anxiety, sick feeling in my stomach about being there in the same room with them.
Okay, so let's just go with that. So what's that out of 10? That a nervous, sick feeling in your stomach, just thinking about being in the same room?
Probably about an 8.
Okay, so even though I've got this 8 out of 10.
Even though I've got this 8 out of 10.
Nervous, sick feeling in my stomach.
Nervous, sick feeling in my tummy.
When I think about being in the same room as them.
When I think about being in the same room as them.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
And my body.
And my body.
For protecting me in whatever way it is.
And for protecting me in whatever way it is.
And I am willing to process this now.
And I am willing to process this now.
And see where it comes from.
And see where it comes from.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Deeply and completely.
Deeply and completely.
This sick feeling in my tummy.
This sick feeling in my tummy.
This sick, nervous feeling.
This sick, nervous, anxious
feeling in my tummy.
In my tummy.
When I think about next weekend.
When I think about next weekend.
And my cousin and his wife, what's coming up?
And my cousin and his wife. I don't feel it. Like I'm feeling it now. I haven't felt anxious about it, but I'm concerned that it's going to happen when I go in.
Okay, so you're concerned that it's going to happen when you go in.
Yes.
So how do you know that might happen?
Because that's my normal reaction when I'm in a situation where I feel really uncomfortable.
Okay, so you've had another feeling like that where you've been uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Explain to me that. That uncomfortable, nervous feeling in your tummy.
Yeah, that uncomfortable, nervous feeling with any sort of confrontation.
Okay. So is there an expected, perhaps, confrontation?
Well, no. I think, judgment just came to mind. That I'm just going to be judged.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just tune into that sick, nervous, anxious feeling in your tummy. That feeling of what if I'm judged?
What if I'm judged?
And try and tune into a time, a specific event when you had that nervous, anxious feeling in your tummy when you may have felt judged.
Where I want to go with this is to the situation that's caused this.
Yeah, so you've got one?
Yeah, this situation that caused this divide between us and them.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was when we came back from Dubai, and we were staying with them, and there was a lot of manipulation, a lot of lies, a lot of drama that resulted in my cousin's husband hitting me. Chin. Certainly going to hit me, pinning me up against the wall.
Right. So is that the crescendo of it?
There's a lot of different aspects to it.
Yeah. So is that the first part?
That would be probably the first part. Oh no, the first part of it would be the big argument I had with my cousin.
So the big argument, was it just you and him, or him or her? So you had a big argument with your cousin?
I had a big argument with my cousin. Matthew was in the room.
Yeah. Anyone else?
No, just Matthew and my cousin and I.
Yeah. And
actually, no, probably the crescendo of it was when I woke up one night and she was talking about me to Matthew.
And you overheard that?
And I overheard it.
What did you overhear, and how did that feel for you in your body?
Just betrayed.
Betrayal?
Yeah, complete betrayal.
Complete betrayal.
And just couldn't believe that she was doing that.
Okay. Yeah. So where is that in your body that you feel that betrayal and that I can't believe she's doing that?
In my chest.
In your chest?
Yeah.
That chest where you've had that cough on and off for a long time?
Yeah.
Okay. So just focus on that feeling in your chest, that feeling of betrayal.
Yeah.
In your chest.
It's sort of in my stomach and
Chest
all the
and
way
stomach.
through here.
All the way through. Right, karate chop point. Even though I have this feeling of betrayal.
Even though I have this feeling of betrayal.
When I woke up that night.
When I woke up that night.
And I overheard my cousin. Talking to Matthew. And I felt all this betrayal. In my chest. All the way down to my tummy. Sick in my stomach. I still feel this betrayal. It's still trapped in my body. And even though it's still there. I love and accept myself. Even though I still have this betrayal. In my chest. All the way down into a sick feeling in my tummy. When I remember waking up that night.
When I woke up that night.
This remaining sick feeling.
I
am willing to process it now. Top of the head. This feeling of betrayal. In my body. It's been trapped there for so long. It took me by surprise. I didn't expect it.
Couldn't believe that she was doing that.
I just couldn't believe it.
And then she went on to do it again and again and again.
I just couldn't believe it. All this betrayal. No wonder I don't want to see her on the weekend. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. She betrayed me. I woke up in the middle of the night. Just minding my own business.
Just going to the loo.
And I overheard her.
I
couldn't believe it. I have this sense of betrayal. Like I've been stabbed.
And I can't trust her. Could never trust her again.
I can never trust her again. Does that generalise out to other people? I didn't expect it. Can I trust others?
Not really. No.
Just her.
Yeah, just her.
Mm-hmm. This feeling of betrayal. I feel it in my chest.
In my tummy.
And my tummy. So it's gone out of your chest.
It's more in here.
More in the tummy.
Yeah, more in the tummy.
So it's this sick feeling in my tummy.
This sick, anxious feeling in my stomach.
What colour is it?
Doesn't really have a colour. It's just this big swirling.
It's swirling.
In like this slow moving swirl.
Yeah. This slow moving swirl. Can you remember the words she was saying?
Slow moving swirl.
All this slow moving swirl of anxiousness.
Just she this and she that and she this and she that without going into detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And hearing her say she this and she
that,
that sick feeling in your tummy,
that
betrayal, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I can't believe she's saying all that about me.
I can't believe that she's saying all that about me, and she's saying all that about me to my future husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she'd get him in the car and say, why are you marrying her, and all this horrible stuff.
Yeah. So all this horrible stuff she's saying to my husband.
All this horrible stuff that she said to my husband.
She's putting me down. All this horrible stuff she's saying about me. I feel so betrayed. I feel all this anxiousness in my tummy. I just can't trust her.
I just can never trust her again.
Never ever trust her again. I heard her that night. I know she did it again in the car. All this stuff that she's saying.
She did it to about my work. I mean, just incredible. Yeah.
All this stuff she's saying about my work. It's like she's really got to put me down. I wonder why she's got to do that.
I don't really care why she's got to do that. I just don't want to have anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm. This reaction I've had from it. Is that the first time someone's betrayed you? That betrayal, that sick feeling in your tummy? When you just least expected it?
I think, I just remembered a memory from when I was about 18, I think I was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about 18, and two girlfriends of mine went into my bedroom and went through all my photos and stuff, and I came home and found all my stuff out on the floor. So someone had definitely been through, and I knew it could only be these two girlfriends of mine, and I felt really betrayed.
Yeah. So the trust that you had in your two girlfriends.
Yeah.
And you just felt so betrayed.
I felt betrayed.
That you'd trusted them.
That I trusted them.
They'd gone through your private stuff.
They'd gone through my private things.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that.
I trusted those girls.
Trusted those girls.
How can I trust them again?
How can I trust them again?
It was so unexpected.
It was so unexpected.
I came home and found all my stuff.
I came home and found all my stuff.
All spread out.
All spread out.
I knew it had to be them.
They'd gone through my stuff. I knew it had to be them.
They'd gone through all my personal stuff.
All my personal stuff.
All this betrayal. Is there anything else than betrayal? Were you embarrassed or?
Oh yeah, I was embarrassed.
All this embarrassment?
Yeah, this embarrassment.
They'd gone through all my personal stuff.
I've gone through all my personal stuff.
How can I trust them again?
How can I trust them again?
I've got all this embarrassment.
All this embarrassment.
And betrayal.
And betrayal.
Trapped in my body.
Trapped in my body.
Where were you feeling it then? At
Again,
18-year-old.
just, yeah, all in under my diaphragm and all in there.
Yeah. All this betrayal.
All this betrayal.
In my tummy, stuck and trapped under my diaphragm.
Stuck and trapped under my diaphragm. This feeling of nauseous.
This nauseous feeling. All this embarrassment.
All this embarrassment.
Mixed in with the betrayal.
Mixed in with the betrayal.
Swirling around in my stomach.
Swirling around in my stomach.
Making me feel sick.
Making me feel sick.
All this embarrassment.
All this embarrassment.
All this betrayal.
All this betrayal.
This 18-year-old betrayal and embarrassment.
This 18-year-old betrayal and embarrassment.
It's swirling around there in my guts.
It's swirling around there in my guts.
Making me feel sick.
Making me feel sick.
I wonder what it would be like to let some of that go.
I wonder what it would be like to let some of that go.
I really don't want it trapped there.
I don't want to trap there. I want to go next week and enjoy myself without any anxiety.
I wonder what it would be like to let a little bit of it go.
I wonder what it would be like to let a little bit of it go.
A little bit of that surprise and shock and mistrust.
Yeah, I wonder what it would be like to let that surprise and shock and mistrust.
And betrayal and embarrassment.
Betrayal and embarrassment.
Just to let a little bit of it go.
Just to let a little bit of it go.
It doesn't belong trapped in my body.
It doesn't belong trapped in my body.
And it's been trapped there for so long.
It's been trapped there for so long.
I would like to let some of it go.
I would like to let some of it go.
Maybe I can let some of it go.
Maybe I can let some of it go.
Maybe it's safe to let some of it go now.
Maybe it's safe to let some of it go now.
Some of that shock.
Some of that shock.
That disbelief.
Yeah, disbelief, that's it.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe it. That's absolutely spot on.
Yeah, this shock in my body.
Yeah, this shock in my body.
This shock that imprinted this sick feeling in my body.
This shock that imprinted this sick feeling in my body.
It's still swirling around there, all this disbelief.
All this disbelief swirling around in my stomach.
I just can't believe they did that.
Just can't believe they did that.
This feeling of helplessness.
This feeling of helplessness.
Panic. Just disbelief.
Just powerlessness.
Powerlessness.
Feeling like disregarded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like my stuff doesn't mean anything, or I don't mean.
Well, I wasn't important.
Yeah.
Just pushed aside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that feeling that I'm just not important.
That feeling I'm just not important.
That disbelief that they went through my stuff.
That disbelief that they went through my stuff.
I'm just not important.
I'm just not important.
They don't think I'm important.
They don't think I'm important.
That feeling that I've got that I'm not important.
That feeling that I've got that I'm not important.
That I'm just disregarded.
That I'm just disregarded.
That my stuff's just disregarded.
That my stuff's just disregarded. And that my future marriage was being disregarded.
And my future marriage was being disregarded. I'm just not being treated with respect.
Not being treated with respect.
All this disrespect.
All this disrespect.
All these feelings of disrespect in my stomach.
All these feelings of disrespect in my stomach.
Disbelief.
Disbelief.
Floating around.
Floating around.
Swirling around.
Swirling around like great big sludge.
All this sludge in my stomach.
All this sludge in my stomach.
I wonder if it can turn around enough to clear itself.
I wonder if it could turn around enough to clear itself.
swirling around and clearing itself.
Swirling around and clearing itself.
What colour would have to be mixed in with it to clear it?
Oh, I don't want to mix the colours.
No. What would have to happen for it to be able to be cleared?
For it to sort of like speed up, like the swirl to speed up and, and gain momentum, because it feels like
it's really sludgy.
Yeah.
Okay, so just focus on that sludgy feeling in your tummy.
Yeah.
And imagine that it is swirling up faster and faster, all that energy.
Yeah.
Spinning around faster and faster, like a spin cycle on a washing machine.
Yeah.
Spinning faster and faster, and the faster it spins, the more of that dirty water is spat out.
Sludge.
All that sludge, all that dirty water coming out.
Yeah.
Faster and faster. Removing all that disbelief.
All that disbelief.
All that disrespect.
All that disrespect.
All that surprise.
All
that I can't believe it.
All that I can't believe it.
All that disrespect.
All that disrespect.
All that I'm not important.
All that I'm not important.
Spinning round and round and round.
Spinning round and round and round.
Until it's all spat out.
Until it's all spat out like the alien out of my stomach.
Leaving just peace in my stomach.
Just leaving peace in my stomach.
What does peace look like? What does it feel like?
Yellow. Sort of yellow, like a lollipop. Like a yellow lollipop.
I have this pleasant yellow lollipop in my stomach.
I have this lovely yellow lollipop in my stomach.
Is it yellow like the colour of sunflower?
Yeah, like the colour of sunshine. Yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
I have all this sunshine, pleasant sunshine in my tummy.
I have all this pleasant sunshine in my tummy.
Providing me with joy and peace.
Providing me with, what's the word? Just peace and ease.
Ease.
Yeah, just being really easy with everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just take that feeling, that yellow lollipop feeling in your stomach, and imagine in the future, next weekend, you're there with your cousin and her husband, and you've got that beautiful yellow lollipop in your tummy, giving you peace and ease.
This beautiful yellow lollipop in my stomach giving me peace and ease.
All the other stuff's being washed out.
All the other stuff's being washed out.
All that disrespect.
All that disrespect.
All that disbelief.
All that disbelief.
All that disregard.
All that disregard.
Leaving just that yellow lollipop.
Leaving just that yellow lollipop.
Of joy and peace and ease.
Of joy and peace and ease.
Giving me confidence.
Giving me confidence.
Allowing me to speak my peace.
Allowing me, I don't want to even speak my peace, I just don't want to be rattled.
Yeah.
I just want to be solid.
Allowing me to speak without being rattled.
Allowing me to speak without being rattled.
Mm.
Be there without being rattled.
Mm. Do you think that's what the rattle's been in your throat?
Oh, I had it long before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before the 18-year-old experience?
Oh, maybe.
Mm.
No, yeah, I do. No, I don't think I did have it before that.
Were you able to speak your piece to the girls?
No. Speak my piece again.
Maybe that rattle's been there for a long time in your throat.
Maybe that rattle's been here a long time in my throat, in my chest.
Maybe I can spin that out as well.
Maybe I can spin that out as well.
If I go back to that 18-year-old experience.
I go back to that 18-year-old experience.
And I'm able to actually speak my piece.
And I'm able to actually say what I need to say.
With that yellow lollipop in my stomach.
Yellow lollipop in my stomach.
I'm able to speak with joy, peace and ease.
I'm able to speak with love and compassion.
And love and compassion.
But say what I need to say. Yeah, say what I need to say with love and compassion.
And what's the colour in your throat while you're doing that?
Purple.
Purple? So just see yourself saying what you need to say. to those girls with that lollipop in your stomach and that purple ease in your throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And take that with you forward to next weekend. So next weekend, you've got your cousin there.
Yeah. And her husband.
And her husband.
There it is.
So that purple in your throat.
That purple in my throat.
As I take it to next weekend.
As I go into next weekend.
Facing my cousin and her husband.
Facing my cousin and her husband.
Able to speak what I need to say.
Able to speak what I need to say.
With joy, peace and ease.
With joy, peace and ease.
In my throat and my stomach.
In my throat and my stomach, and being unrattled.
And being unrattled.
Yeah, being centred.
Being centred, yep.
Having a strong presence about me, a strong, gentle presence. That's all I want. It's just, I don't want to be rattled, I just want to have a strong, gentle presence.
Yep. And so you've got the purple in your throat.
Got this purple in my throat.
And this strong, gentle presence.
And this strong, gentle presence.
With that beautiful yellow lollipop in my stomach.
That beautiful yellow lollipop in my stomach.
Is there any other colour in your body that gives you that strong, gentle presence? That gives you that centeredness?
I think just a lovely soft pink around my chest.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, a nice soft pink would give me, like all through my tummy, my throat, my chest, would give me that feeling of a strong gentleness.
And centred. Strong centred gentleness.
Yeah, strong centred gentleness.
Okay, so just see yourself there next weekend with that beautiful pink colour.
Yeah.
In your throat. Radiating out. Yeah.
Radiating out.
And so that they feel that strong, gentle peace as well.
They feel that strong, gentle peace as well.
Emanating from you, that has you centred. Yep.
That centred, strong, gentle peace.
Yep. Emanating out from my throat.
Emanating out from my throat.
My heart, my chest.
My heart, my chest.
And my stomach.
And my stomach.
Through my whole body.
Through my whole body.
Out through my aura.
Out through my aura.
So they feel my presence.
So they feel my presence.
And I feel very centred.
And I feel very centred.
Gentle.
Gentle.
Loving.
Loving.
And
strong.
Present. And strong.
Strong. And present. So I enjoy my night. So my mind's not off.
Yep.
Racing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just tune into that now, the future. It's next weekend. Got your cousin and her husband. How's your body feeling? Got that pink all through your throat, chest, stomach, radiating out.
A bit of fear.
Where's the fear?
In here. Yeah.
And is that, do you relate that to the 18-year-old as well?
No.
So that's just for the future?
Yeah.
Is it just for her?
No, it's for him because he was the one that pinned me.
So there's a whole other thing. So that's a whole new aspect. Yeah. So we won't go into that now. But can you see when you go to testing it, there's something that's new that's come up, which is the fear that goes with them facing him because he pinned you up. And then there's that whole specific incident. So we were working on the tabletop. We got to a specific event of that leg of that one incident when you woke up in the middle of the night and you heard her talking to Matthew, and then that went back to the 18-year-old experience. So that was following the same sort of leg to the original core. It may have gone further, but we got to two specific legs. And then when we were coming back to the main issue, we found there was another leg, another one to go to. So that's what you can go and